mag adapters. What? Hey boys and girls, so today hopefully a quick video about mag adapters. There's some new ones I discovered a while ago, I've received recently, that I just wanted to let everyone know about. So let's just do a quick overview of mag adapters. So it all started with jet blasters over in Singapore with their Katana Mags. So they came up with this adapter for theirs. Fits in any Nerf blaster, magwell, injection molded, but only takes Katana Mags. Mine's old, it's a bit clicky, I don't really use it too much, if at all. Once they've been around for a while, so the community would start coming up with their own versions, and their own versions of the mags and the adapters. So the main one that I think people would really go to would be the Eazy-E Adapter. This is one of his very first versions. Ignore these bits I filed out here. It's my fault because I ordered one for a Prophecy, but I have a Retalicon, so I needed to get it so it would fit in. So yeah, he's got extended release here, so you can just reach it with your finger whilst you're still holding the grip. Flared magwell. I've been using this in my yellow Retalicon for our high powered games for ages. Never let me down. Smooth, nice. It's also light. So then, as time goes on, people then go, they want them for flywheel, short darts and flywheels. People are cutting stripes up and sticking them back together. But the man Tungsten, EXE, I think is like his full kind of title. He came out with this one. So it's removed a bit so that the mag will get close up to the flywheels. He also, you'll also have to replace the pusher of whatever blaster it is you are putting this into, because obviously a pusher full length darts, it starts here, so it would only come out to about here. Obviously your mag is here, so you need an extender pusher. There's several options available now. There's hybrid pushers available now, but we're not talking about those. I'm sure there's other versions of 3D printed short dart, katana, talon things, but I've got the tungsten one a friend printed out for me. Speaking of talons, so Jet came out with the Katana Mags first. Worker, obviously, they want some of that action. They come up with their own mags, Talon Mags. They've got their adapters. Their adapters don't have a release, you just yank them out. My one, I don't know if you can see that there, I filed it out so that it fits Katana Mags and Talon Mags. Again, I've only bought this one for my clear Retalicon because I want it to be clear, and getting hold of any kind of Jet products right now, particularly their mags and adapters, is near impossible. So I got a few Talons and this adapter. Yeah. So then obviously Worker being Worker, they also want to get into the flywheel market with that. So they've got that, which is just their version of the tungsten one effectively, with again no mag release. But what I want to talk to you about are these ones. So I recently discovered, hold on, let me just get my screen up, there we go. I pulled well away there, haven't I? And it's gone all Yankee. So I recently discovered I'm not sure if it's a company or a one-man operation. Again, I believe it's in Singapore. It's Axel Customs. Links in the description for him, everything, if you're interested. Yeah, so he's got, obviously, Ezekiel at Eazy-E Nerf. He's got his recent iteration of his adapter is Katana and Talon adapter. Like it'll take both. I haven't invested in his one yet, but I saw these and I thought I'd give them a try. So Axel, I believe he's just on Facebook. He's got these ones. This is his universal one, so for anyone, again, it's not quite flared. I haven't really looked at the end on that one. The Retaliator one is flared. It's not quite... Oh, actually, yeah. Not quite as flared. But I think actually it is flared. No, it's not quite as flared out as... That's the Eazy-E flared mag. It's the Axel flare mag. But yeah. So he started off with these ones. He's now got Retaliator ones, he's got Prophecy ones, Cedar ones, Longshot ones. If you message him, he'll do not just these, he'll print other things, I'm sure. But these are his main things right now. He calls them his KT adapters. Katana Talon, obviously. But yeah, they're really nice. It's quite a stiff spring in them, all of them. The kind of movement. These are the only purpose-built hybrid, let's call them, adapters that I have. So I'm not sure if they're all just got that kind of short movement and if they're all that stiff. But the main selling point of these is these screws here. So basically you remove this screw and then, I don't know if you can see down there, it might be easier on the white one. You can see you can't see in because the whole mechanism is a sealed unit which you can remove, and then you can take out one of the teeth if you wanted to, if you just wanted it to be for katanas or talons, or you could design or ask him to design your own releases. So obviously you've got the Retaliator, Retalicon one, and it's the same for the Prophecy, Cedar, Longshot ones, have these extended bits. If you don't want that extended bit, you wanted this one, I could take this out and switch them over. Let me just pause this and take them out because it's quite tricky. Okay, so like I said, it's quite tough to get them out, and I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you really had to or were actually replacing or removing any of the parts. So as you can see now, you can see all the way through. And then this is the little unit. Getting it back in again is really difficult. I did it with this one when I first got them. So you've just got this plate which pulls off, which is really nice. It's all really well printed. I mentioned about the Eazy-E one being light. These ones are quite heavy in comparison, but that I'm gonna put down to this unit here. I think also, I mean, I don't know if Ezekiel's changed. Oh shit. Well, that went well. I don't know if Ezekiel's changed any of his settings and stuff. Like I say, I haven't got any of his new things, and I'm sure he's, you know, made everything better with his new hybrid versions and stuff. But these are like solid. Like anyway. So like I say, you move this little rod here. When you pull it out and when you're putting it back in, just be careful because it's very loose. Like it slides in and out really easy. And then yeah, so you basically, you can just remove that. So then you can design a different release. So if you get this bit, and then you just design that, or I'm sure Axel will do them for you if you ask, give him pictures and whatever. I really like these universal ones though. It's very nice and tidy. Then in here you've got just the bits, and yeah. So like I say, you can remove either of those if you want to. putting the adapters themselves, they're quite tight. Again, I think because they're pretty solid, you know, and you don't want them coming out when you pull the mag out, so they're quite tight in the mag wells of the blasters. This one, it's a bit rattly. The would be my only criticism of the Retaliator one that I have. Universal one's fine. I would imagine that's more to do with this extra material out here than it is anything else. Although, yeah, I think it's just the design of the actual release, but it's nothing, no biggie. Yeah, and then getting these back in, like I said, it's so difficult. I mean, getting them out is difficult enough. You need a screwdriver to push in the excuse me, push in the bottom thing to actually manage to yank it down whilst you're holding it in, and then when this one hits the hole, the second hole, you got to do it again. But it's doable. Like I say, I wouldn't do it again after making this, unless I'm going to replace these, or it needs, you know, a spring replacing or something breaks within it, but I can't see that happening. But yeah, Axel Customs, give him a look. I haven't run these at a war yet, I've only had them a few weeks, but I would recommend them. So that's the Axel Customs KT mag adapters. I really like them, solid. If you follow me on the Instagram, link below, see how I get on with them. I'll start running them at wars again, which won't be this month or next month. What comes after August? September. September will probably be my next war again on the Instagram. Links for Axel Customs will be in the description. Links for Eazy-E Nerf, Etsy in the description. I'll put links for any 3 mag adapters that are on like Thingiverse for people with the 3D printers that want to print their own in the description. The worker ones, you can get them at any of our third-party sellers. Is it third-party sellers? I think it's third-party sellers. Blaster Time, UK Nerf War. I think maybe Blaster Parts have them. I don't really look on their site too much. If you're in Europe and you don't want to pay big import fees, you've obviously got your NF Strikes, your Out of Dartses, your Foam Blasters. They obviously all sell the worker ones as well. You could probably get Katana jet ones from them, but you know, good luck with that. If you let me, if anybody gets hold of a clear jet Katana adapter and you don't want it, message me, because I'd take that off you. Yeah, like, subscribe, ring the bell, ring my bell. Ring my bell, seriously, because I don't know when I'm going to post next, and I've got videos that I'm wanting to do. It's just getting to them. I've got at least 2 collection videos.
Let's watch me try and struggle to put this back in. That could be fun, couldn't it? If this cuts out, it's because it's not fun, and I get very frustrated and annoyed. This is the fun bit. Ah, I lost it. No. Oh, crap on a stick. Ugh. I'm sure there is some way of doing this. And I imagine Axel is watching this, laughing at me for how difficult I'm making this look. got it. I got it. A bit of brute force seems to have worked. And we're in. And then we grab the screw. I was thinking about it too much. Put the screw back in. Okay, so then we've got, so you need to be quite forceful with them, and you've got your talons. Yeah, I think once they're worn in a bit. Oh, it helps if it goes in the hole. It's difficult to do it when well, that's interesting. It's surprising how difficult it is when it's out the blaster. But yeah, Axel Customs. Give him a bell.